Get Paid to Draw, Part 2. Why? Because you asked for it. Part 2 of my answer to Silver Silhouette Girl. Go see Part 1 before you watch this one. In this video, I want to address the subject of how you can make some great artwork and make money with it, even if you have zero artistic talent. I've done it. I know it works. In fact, I've got my CD right on my desk there of artwork that I produced, and I'm no Picasso. So, there are two software programs out there. One is called Poser, and one is called Daz, D-A-Z. You Google them. Look them up. Now, Daz is a free software program, and Poser is several $100s. Both of these programs are for rendering 3D computer-generated modeling of all different kinds of subjects. And what you do is you actually buy the assets. So let's say you buy a figure of a girl, and you pose her the way you want her, and dress her the way you want her in this thing, and then you hit a button, and it renders it as a completed illustration. And then what you can do with that illustration is you can, since you're now the author of that, you now are able to resell that with upload it to one of those image banks I spoke about in the previous video, and somebody will buy that for their website use or for their magazine illustration, whatever. Now, I gotta stress this, the legal points on this. I went to Daz directly and I said, hey, is this legal? If I buy your models and I render them, am I then able to resell them? Because it's basically your content. And they emailed me back and they said, no, once you pose them and you light them and you do your special take on it, it then becomes your original creation and you are able to resell it. It's called tubes. And people create tubes all the time and resell them. So according to Daz, the executives at Daz that wrote me back, they said, yes, you can resell our stuff. Now, I'm not sure that everybody, like some of the Poser content people, have that same rule. So, it's up to you to check it out. Do your due diligence. If you need legal help, seek a legal professional. Okay, my disclaimer's done. Now that I've said that, I've created a disc of a bunch of these 3D graphics. In fact, I'll pop some up here. Boing, 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 boing. Let's pop a few up there. They can be used in print medium. They can be used in video. They can be used in anything. I render them in PNG format, which means the background is transparent. So people can overlay it on their websites. They can use it however they want. And I suggest, if you're going to go through with this, you can create a collection of all different kinds of people, animals, objects, all these different 3D illustrations, and you can burn them to a disc. You can sell them on eBay as a collection of assets. They also have backgrounds. You can do the same thing with their backgrounds. Make a whole CD full of their computer-generated backgrounds and sell it in the chroma key section of eBay. Again, put together a huge body of work, not just of 3D stuff, of pictures, of footage, everything you can do, and create your own one-page website and sell it on your own website, as well as uploading it to these image banks. Do everything you can, eBay, image banks, your own website, and build up a body of work, and eventually you will start making money with this stuff. It won't happen all, instantly. You're going to have to build up a clientele and get it out there, advertise it like any other business. You got to get it exposed. But you will make money. Another thing that might be kind of cool to check out, you have to talk to your CPA about this, is if you're shooting stock footage, and let's say you need to go to Tahiti to shoot a picture, stock footage of that cool waterfall, or even take a still picture of it, ask your CPA if you can't write off part of your travel expenses as a business, a legitimate business write-off. You ask him. I'm not going to give you the legal advice. You ask your CPA. But isn't that a cool kick in the head? Something to think about. So anyway, I also want to touch on, well, Kinghuman, I can't make my own website for my own stuff. Yes, you can. My video host is right down there. It's simple drag and drop. I can make websites in about 2 hours, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. It's just like using a word processor. Go check them out. I think they got a free trial. Boom. And I'll talk more about that later. I'll even make some videos showing you guys how easy it is to make websites with these guys. But anyway, that should cover it. I'm trying to squeeze a bunch of information into 2 little videos. How to draw. Check out the website. Check out the ebook that that guy is selling, because you could do the same thing. That could have been you making that money. And check out the image banks and think about creating your own content and uploading it to these places and starting to get paid. You know, it probably won't make you rich, but it might make your house payment. You might get to live in a house for free just by uploading a few, well, not a few, but several images to these image banks and some stock footage to these stock footage banks, you know. So think about it. The other thing I want you to think about is, you know, putting it out there in the image banks, putting it on eBay, making your own disc like I did. I sold that disc for years, man. I could sell it again. In fact, I need to. And also creating a one-page website representing your own stuff and putting PayPal buttons on there that people can buy directly from you. Do it all. And, you know, the other thing is, if you make a website and you create content for it, you have all your assets, all that stuff, sometime in the future you may want to sell that website and your digital images as a business. And you have now a business that you can sell, and you could probably get, man, depending on how much you've been making with it, you can probably get many thousands of dollars for a business like that, a standalone business. So something to think about. I've given you guys so much to think about. Sorry if I've rambled and, you know, didn't make much sense and went too fast. And some of you guys will pick up these concepts and some of you guys won't. But I'm getting ready to go to a trade show, and I won't have time to answer all the emails I'm going to get about this. So if you send me an email asking me to explain further and I don't contact you back, I'm not being a dick. I'm just really busy lately. So anyway, check it out. Do some research. Google it. I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating myself. I'm repeating myself again. And I'm repeating myself. So I got to go. Bye, Inara. Be cool. Be nice to somebody. See ya.